Hello Yu-Gi-Oh Dynasty, hello Yu-Gi-Oh community, it's your boy Cheesemo back with another Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel clip. So alright guys, so today's video we are going to be discussing and reviewing how well we performed with, how well I performed with the Horus Utopia deck in season 29, which was the month of May. So I believe the deck, if I had to give it 5 stars, I'll give it 5 stars in terms of consistency, in terms of performance, in terms of fighting the same decks on rotation, which were Snake Eyes, Rescue Ace, Labyrinth, Cash Tira, and Teir Element, Cash Tira as well. I feel that I feel like those decks alone in rotation are very toxic to try to beat, and I feel that the Horus Utopia deck fended off for itself and did a very great job. What makes Horus Utopia better than any other version of Utopia in the tier list? And for those who don't know, and for those that are new to the channel, I have a Utopia tier list of Utopia decks that I have built in the 2 years of Master Duel to try to get to Platinum and then to try to aim to get to Diamond rank. So the tier list goes like this. The weakest version of my Utopia decks is the Egyptian God card Utopia deck. That is the most casual deck you would want to play against maybe your friends, and that's it. It's not casual, doesn't mean that you can duel that deck in casual. Because when you go in casual, you're still going to be fighting the same meta decks that you would fight in ranked. You would occasionally run into a random ass deck. But other than that, the brick radius for that deck is a little bit high. I gotta build a new version that has the Horus engine in it, which guarantees 2 God cards on the field on our first turn with full combo. But that's going to take some time for me to adjust and look at and figure out and etc. So that's the weakest version. The weakest version is the pure Utopia deck. My bad. It's the pure Utopia deck. So the Utopia deck that you have just only Utopia cards, only Utopia spells, only Utopia extra deck, that is damn near the weakest Utopia deck. Above it is my Utopia God card deck. Above that is Utopia Bastilles, and above that, matter of fact, I would put right now Utopia Cash Tira, because they nerfed Cash Tira. When Cash Tira was at full power, Utopia Cash Tira was able to get me, like when I had 3 Fenrir, Plat 1, and only Plat 1. So since the Cash Tira engine is nerfed now, I would put Utopia Cash Tira. Then Utopia Bastilles. Bastilles have been limited, but they haven't been nerfed. You can still search them. You can still put 3 Libellions in your deck and guarantee get a Bastille. Have already a Bastille in your hand and then search a Bastille. So that deck was able to get me to Plat 1 as well, but unfortunately I couldn't get to Diamond rank. Higher than that, we got the Utopia Galaxy, Galaxy Deck, which means the Utopia Galaxy Engine. The Galaxy Engine that I created, allows, it allows me to extend at a higher degree than I've ever extended before with Utopia. And before, with like my Bastille, Cash Tira Utopia, my God card Utopia, Pure Utopia, it took like Onomatopoeia, Zabuza, and that other Go-Go-Go or Do-Do-Do card to do full combo. And if you didn't have those cards, you needed at least 4 level 4 monsters on the field to do full combo. If you ever were in a situation where you had 3 level 4s on the field, and this is without Galaxy Engine, if you had 3 level 4s on the field, you pretty much bricked, and you can't really do your full board. It's going to be mid. You would have to go straight into double and then go straight, or if you go into Sage and they Ash Sage, you lose. And if they don't Ash Sage and you get your card, you can only really go into double, go straight into 99, and then, you know, have one like Photon Lord or Hope Harbinger or whatever on the field, which is mid, which is kind of like 1, 2, it's like 2 interruptions, Sage on the field, and that's pretty much it. No draw power, no nothing, that's just your board. So you wouldn't really climb that far in rank. You can possibly, with effort, get to maybe Diamond 4, but you're not going to get, I mean Plat 4, but you're not going to get any higher than that pretty much. But with the Galaxy engine, what makes the Galaxy engine stronger than all those decks I listed is I was able to make having 3 cards on the field full combo. So thanks to the Galaxy engine, we can now create full combo and give ourselves an extra additional normal summon for any light monster, kind of like Flandreese. So when I was putting together the right Galaxy cards in the deck, after playing Galaxy myself, I realized that it can work well with Utopia, and it has performed exceptionally well. With the Galaxy engine, we were able to get to Plat 1, but we weren't able to get to Diamond rank. The Galaxy engine was great enough to get us to Plat 1, but it was still missing something that wasn't allowing us to get to Diamond rank. Okay. And I think with the Galaxy engine, sometimes I put Castria in there to see, sometimes I put Bastiles, but still, we only got to Plat 1, we couldn't get to Diamond rank. So then the Shark Xyz full armor cards came in. I built a Utopia Xyz full armor deck. We went from Plat 5 to Diamond 5. Well, we went all the way to Diamond 4, and then we got stuck in Diamond 4. We couldn't move any further than that. Didn't matter how long I played, didn't matter how hard I tried, didn't matter. That was a first going deck, and if we went second, we can also win as well, because with the Xyz full armor engine, we can just steal their card and continue to do full board and shit like that, draw power, etc. So that deck allowed us to really climb rank pretty well and really hold our own in Diamond 4, but that's as far as we went. If they ashed my Sage, then I would go into Xyz full armor with it, send Sage to the graveyard, go into double, and then set up my mid board with that, and it was pretty badass. So then we go to Utopia Deck, same thing. We were able to get, so this is I think that was season 28 when I used Xyz full armor. 29, which was May, the season of May, we used the Horus Utopia deck. We were able to get from Plat 5 all the way to Diamond 4, and then we got stuck. And this was the 2.0 version. We were able to go first and second with consistent hands, have Horus engine to back us so we can't get nibbed, and we performed exceptionally well. But just like the Xyz full armor deck, we got stuck in Diamond 4. Which is, the stun decks and the 5 decks that I listed on rotation that everybody is using to try to get to Masters, which are the 5 best decks in the game. So then I created the 2.1 version. So after I D-ranked back to Diamond 5, I created the same deck, but it's 2.1, and the whole purpose of the consistently goes second. So we went from all the way Diamond 5 all the way to Diamond 1, only going second. Why is that deck the most powerful Utopia deck only to be used in Diamond rank? Is because we're going second against the top 5 best decks in the game, and we're winning. We're going second with optimal fuckery and hand traps and nib and all that shit. Lebellion, Bastiles, all that shit, and we're stopping their board, and if not stopping the board, they create mid board, we still can play through their shit and still win. So that's what made that deck so powerful, and I will not recommend you guys I will not recommend you guys use that deck in casual. That deck is only to be used in Diamond rank. You will brick if you use that deck in casual rank. Well, not casual rank, but not casual gameplay, but I'm talking about like if you were playing with your friends in a private lobby, don't use that deck. But you can use the 2.0 version and the Xyz full armor version just fine. But in terms of progression, I was able to exceed expectations. I was able to perform very well, and I did it all on stream. You guys can watch anytime you would like. And I did an amazing job. To get even Utopia to all the way to Diamond 1 is absolutely insane. Unheard of, and we did it. So this channel, I mostly use Utopia. It is my main deck. I will try out a couple new decks sometime down the line, but Utopia is the only deck I feel comfortable with because it has the attack power, the draw power, it can go into zoos, it has optimal negates, it's got, with the Galaxy Engine, 9 interruptions, and that's pretty much it. So if anything, thank you guys for tuning in. Check out that new video that I have highlighted on my channel that you can just watch. It's like the very top video of the channel. That was the very first deck I made in Yu-Gi-Oh! When I just started out in Legacy the Duelist, and my friend was raging when I was winning because he could never beat that deck. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel clip. Peace.